Hello. Hello. Thank you for redeeming first, Cletus. I think it's been a while since you've gotten that. Thank you for the Daily Diny check-in, Nayar. Thank you for the Daily Diny check-in, Cletus. Thank you for the Daily Diny check-in, Nads. Hello, Nads. Hello, the Wendy. Hello, hello. Hello, Dead Next. Oh my god, Cheese Wizard 2? Hi, Cheese Wizard. Hello. It's good to see everybody. Um, I think if you're in the Discord or paying attention to Discord, um, you already know. But originally you have a bird now? Like an actual bird? You have an actual bird? Hi, Dragonfly. Hello, hello. Thank you for the Daily Nine check and welcome in. Like an actual bird. Um, we were supposed to tonight. We were supposed to watch um the like best of oh no the sub thing. I see. Yeah, you do 7 months. You have the 6 month subscriber bird. Too many cats for bird. I see. We do love cats around here. That's okay. That's acceptable. um we were supposed to watch the best of 2025 video. um yeah, we were gonna do all that. But unfortunately, I haven't had this problem before. Um, it might be because the video was a whole bunch of clips put together rather than just one really really long video. Um, but it doesn't. I can't export it. My phone won't let me export it. Basically, every time I try to, it crashes. I've tried, I don't know, 15, 20 times. Um, Sometimes I get as far as like it takes like a half hour and I get as far as like 80%, but then it'll crash again. I haven't deleted the video. I still have it, but I can't even like save it into small pieces or anything like that. I can't, there's nothing I can do with it currently. I'm going to keep trying and hopefully I'll be able to get it up at some point, but unfortunately we're not going to be like watching it during stream by the end of the year, I don't think, unless some magic happens. Um, I can't even like send it to my laptop. I can't. There's like nothing I can do with it. Um, so we'll see. But just so everybody's updated on that, unfortunately, we're not doing that tonight. And I don't know. I don't know if any of you are actually ever going to be able to see the video. Just because I can't. I can't export it. Unfortunately, it's a shame. I worked like. I spent like hours on this. It took me a really long time to like get all the clips. I had to go really far back. I had to get stuff from YouTube. I had to get stuff from like all over the place. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Thank you. I'll grab it in just a second. But you know, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna do my best not to like cry about it, just because I'm very frustrated with it. That was perfectly timed, I think. Um, but let me see. Let me read up on some of the chats that I have been talking through. We need to assist you on choosing what to do. Indeed, we're gonna have to figure something out. Finally, I've been sub for 12 months, a whole year. Has it really been? It really has. That's crazy. One of our founders, Levi, one of our founders. That's incredible. Got an RDX Pro 6000 I could borrow because apparently my setup can't handle a small number of TNT. Oh no. Jumping from a few streams. I got like 4 gifted subs today. Wow, I love that for you. I will grab the hydrate and stretch. I remember it. How big is it? It's only about an hour long. It's like 62 minutes long. I've exported videos that are 2, 3, 4, 5 hours long. I don't know what difference this one makes other than it's been more finely edited than some of the like the really longer things that have gone out. Just because it's more of like a highlight reel, so there's a whole bunch of smaller clips rather than like a VOD that's gonna be a lot longer. How long have you been streaming? I have been streaming. I started streaming in March of 2024. So it's been yeah, it's almost been 2 years. We're gonna be celebrating 2 years in March. Um, I want to live on my island. Ah, I see. I think I've been here for this year only. Perhaps. Oh, gigabyte. I can check. It's not that long. It's not that big. A lot of the stuff it stays pretty condensed. But let me look at it really quick. It is. It's only 5 gigabytes, which is actually pretty small. Even really short videos, like, for example, a video that's like 30 seconds long, has the potential to be like 1 gig. So this being, 62 minutes and being 5 gigs is pretty small. Thank you for the Christmas antlers. We got the random sounds going. I have been summoned. Have you been summoned? Froshi, have you been summoned? Been summoned? Look at the little egg you have by your name. How cute. I'm gonna grab this hydrate, and then we could talk. I mean, we could just like yap tonight. We don't have to do anything. Um, we could also find some kind of a game or something to do. Um, but yeah, we'll have to give it a think. We'll kind of think about it together. Um, I intentionally showed up tonight and didn't cancel, and I'm also going to do my best to make it to 9 to 11 because I think that it's important that despite the fact that we're all very disappointed uh by the fact that we can't watch that video tonight, um I still think that we're gonna be here, we're gonna do it. You know what I mean? We're gonna figure it out, you know? We're gonna figure it out as a family. So let me just grab this hydrate and then we'll get going and I'll read some more chat. Alright. Um we could also I initially for tonight I had planned that like we would watch the video and then we would kind of just like talk about the year. And I'm still gonna do it, but I was also gonna like I was gonna thank everybody for all the things. I'm still gonna do that, but I don't know. Originally the plans were gonna be a lot more heartwarming. But we'll see. Thank you for the blankie. Christmas Vara? Yeah, a little bit of Christmas Vara. I remember I first found you on TikTok Live and then enjoyed the streams ever since and still here, excited to know what stream is planned. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate all you that have been around for so long. I appreciate all you who have even been around for a day. It means a ton. It means a ton for all of you that like come back. Um you don't even cuz well, you don't see the number of people that come and look at the stream and never come back. I do. So I really appreciate all of you that do actually come back, because it's far fewer than you think. Because I know it's cold where you are. It is cold. Thank you for the blankie. I'm actually really cold right now, just like I was. You end up watching the concert in Peak. We did. It was kind of neat. But I only know of Iron Mouse. Yeah, yeah. So I am generally a Baby No Money enjoyer. Um, I just think his stuff is really funny on social media, and I think the music is generally really good. There's a couple songs that I don't necessarily agree with or like, but the vast majority of it, 10 out of 10 approve. Um, so I was just super excited because of course Iron Mouse, but also Baby No Money. And Vanilla actually, so the second collab, Vanilla's another streamer, to my knowledge. For sending really big files, this should work. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't send the file because I don't have the file because I can't export it. I'm appreciated. I thought I was cursed. No, you are appreciated. Everybody's appreciated. Happy holidays. Yeah, happy holidays, Abyss. But yeah. Originally, I don't even know if I put my notes anywhere. I also trying to figure out what I'm doing for the night. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's where we're at. We were supposed to watch a video that I made. Our like the best of Vara 2025. It's really like best of Vara friends and chat. Um, you're, I think, even a clip. You're in one of the clips, I think. I'm pretty sure one of the repos that we did. I think you're in it. Um, but unfortunately, I can't export it. I can't. My phone's like really really old. I think there was either like an update that I can't update with, or um it's just messed up. So I can't do it. I had to stop the TNT spread
Barrow, you bring a happy and
at
judgmental free environment that makes it feel like we're a family rather than community, and it's nice knowing to come into chat knowing it's always gonna be positive.
yeah, yeah. I'm happy that you have that opinion of it because my the mods and myself try really hard to make that possible. By getting rid of a lot of the badness. We don't always catch all of it right away, but we do our best. 860,000 TNT. I feel like any PC can't handle 860,000 TNT. Can I be the weird uncle? Sure, why not? Positive until I get here. Hello, Hawk. Hello, hello. Um, but yeah. When I was, we can't see the video. But when I was making the video, I was thinking a lot about you all. Um, I was thinking about like just all of the little things that we did. Whether it be like the beginning of the Minecraft server, or even like the couple like collabs that were done with like Repo or Peak, or um all of the chatting. We've had so many fun little moments like with the chat. Um, or when we had the conversation about the chat mascot being a dinosaur. Um, also, you know, just like all the things. I think I might even like go through the video and like look. Um, but I'll positive you. There it is. Um, if I had a bit more RAM, well, good luck with RAM. I heard that that's hard to get these days. I have not done the mountain today. I think I'm gonna do that tonight while chilling here. Nice. Enjoy the mountain. Enjoy, enjoy. Let me pull up the video actually really quick. Because it's funny, I have it on my phone, right? So I can look at whatever I want, but I can't put it anywhere else. um, I'm just gonna look through and, you know, I don't know. A lot of it is really just like, just very, I don't want to say very silly because it's pretty calm and relaxed, but it's more of the sillier moments over the course of the year. Like some stuff that, like, I don't think anybody here has seen just because it was even like January before I even like used this model, some of it. Um Lots of family game nights in here, or the that like one time we played Pokemon. The using the chibi model for the first time. The debut of the worm, catching a rare Pikachu, um Berkey's Cozy Kitchen, Uma Musume, and like the pay to win thing that ended up happening, which was really silly. Never doubt the worm, indeed. Never doubt the worm. Let's see. I gotta scroll all the way through this. Also the guns being really loud in that one Roblox game. um, the viewer attacks that we used to do that used to come up pretty frequently. The demolition and reconstruction of the community center. Let me read some of these chats before I continue. We're talking about ramp. So frustrating, but I suspect it'll get better in a year or two. Oh, I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM in my computer. I don't know what I have. I was debating increasing that over the holidays, but then AI companies had to ruin it. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. Worm indeed. My order of 96 gigabyte hasn't put on hold by the seller. It might take quite a long time before I get it. I only have a semi-slow 48. Oh my god. Elbow drop a Pikachu? What do you mean? Still super excited to do more RV there yet. I haven't played it yet. I haven't played it. I wanted to play it. I just didn't get there. Hello, King. Hello, hello. It just like, it just didn't work out. Time to make some calls. There's a little bit of repo in here. There's some, I also put a ton of the, should I call it like fan-made, community-made clips? Like a lot of those made it in as well, because I wanted to include the things that you all put. There was also a couple of the like perfectly timed sounds in here, like that one time when we got stuck. We were playing solo Peak, and my hands got stuck behind my back. Also, a couple older videos from before the Minecraft server when we just had the little Bedrock one. I put a couple shorts in here too. Are we there yet? Seems like so much chaotic fun. Yeah. Did my question make you uncomfortable? No! I actually really liked your question. Did you see my, like, novel of an answer? I really loved your question. I'll tell the rest of chat in a second, actually. Right now, I'm kind of reflecting for a moment. Also, that my Marvel Rivals clip, the one where I smash my character smashes her face into the concrete, the same moment that somebody did the sound of "ha, got him." That that was in here. mm, the time when somebody nice. The time that somebody was confused that I didn't know who Hank Hill is. I still don't know who Hank Hill is. Look at that 5 stream streak. Ooh, whoa. Look at that 5 stream streak. Um, let's see. Also, a couple of the play together stuff in here. A couple of random like video shares in here. There's a whole thing from when we played Goose Goose Duck together was in here. Let's see. I'm scrolling through. I'm scrolling. Oh, when somebody made me the Minecraft skin, that was in here. Passing out in Peak repetitively. Um, all of the different recolors and skins is in here. The time when I was chasing an ocelot and somebody killed it, so then I used my admin abilities on them in Minecraft. More worm stuff. Us going to the club in Roblox. Um, Also, the first original Dom W was in here, and also just a couple of the more meaningful things that we talked about. Or like I remember one time when we were at the Roblox club, somebody had asked about content, and I was like, just post whatever. It's not cringe, and also do whatever you want. It's literally just for fun. Just do anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be good. Um, I put that in there, stuff like that. But yeah, that was like the year. That was the video that we can't watch, and I'm sorry we can't watch it. Hello, Ray. Great answer. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about that too. I'll gonna roll back and read the chat, and then perhaps I'll share what King's question was in the Discord because I do think it's a really good question. I think there's a lot of ways that we could talk about it. Still upset by that? How does one not know Hank Hill? I just don't. I still haven't looked him up either. Though I say that and have no idea who Baby No Money and the other person was. Yeah, Vanilla Mace. Hello, Demon Ghost. Hello, hello. Thank you for the daily Danny check-in. And the only reason I know Iron Mouse is because she comes up in Sea Dog VA stuff sometimes. When I used to watch that, yeah, they're like really close friends. I am old, yes. Iron Mouse is also a VTuber, so keep forgetting y'all are youngins. Maybe not that young, but you know, young enough, perhaps. We know Unk? Yeah. Unk, Killer, Con, us youngins. Baby No Money? You don't know who Baby No Money is? Oh no. Even I know who Baby No Money is.
I'm only saying this to make you have a good laugh since it's been a while, but hello mother, I hope you're doing well, cheers.
Oh my god. Oh, the trauma response from the trauma response that I just had. Oh my god. I'm older than most on here. And then Ray replied immediately, but not all. All right. So, let me go back. Let me go in here. So, let's see. King in the Discord. I thought this was such a good question. This could literally be like its own video. Like I could make a whole video just on this question. King asked, well, I'm gonna read the whole thing. I have a question for Vara slash and everyone who can answer. Don't have to if you don't wanna. Do you hide your emotion behind the character? I know you cry and all that, but are those emotions your real emotions or just the character itself? Well, I forgot the rest. So, but basically the point was like, are the emotional displays genuine? Is that's at least the way that I took that. Whoa, Dragonfly coming in with 100 bits? Whoa, that's crazy. And I answered by saying that yes, it is actually genuinely me. I genuinely respond emotionally like this, regardless if I'm using this model or not, and regardless if I'm streaming or not. Um, it's all the same. I'm still me. There's tons of people out there that use different kinds of personas and different personalities. They even change their voice and do all kinds of stuff like that. But I don't. I'm just me behind the character. The character, Stray really puts it really eloquently, and I love it. The character here, the model, is just a vessel. So that way I can keep my privacy and I can have fun, right? Because I don't have green and blue hair in real life. I would never have green and blue hair in real life. But why can't I here on the internet, like for fun? I think that that's really cool. And also because I don't have to show my face. And I really like that. Just because, why should I? Why should I have to? So, but yeah, I thought that was a really good question. Thank you again so much, Dragonfly, for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think, was that like a combo? Was that considered a combo? I don't know why the alerts are not working on that. They should be, but I think perhaps because it's in beta, it got messed up. You would be surprised that I don't know a lot of people. My memory is so cooked. It's okay. Hello, you right. Thank you for the daily dining chicken. You can make a video if you want. I might. It's funny. It'd be really good like clipped. But also it'd be really good as a scripted video too. Cooked memory? Someone calling for me? Maybe. I am cooked memory. Oh my. Um yeah. So I might that's a really good one. Oh, a squeaky toy. The squeaky toy. I always enjoy hearing the squeaky toy. Originally, that's a good question. It is a good question. And it's also it's really thoughtful and it's worded really well and it also I think is something that many VTubers can think about. Specifically VTubers. Anybody can think about it, right? Um cat noises. Any streamer can answer this question, right? Because there's, you know,
Got him!
we're seeing them like through a screen, right? They're effectively entertainment, right? That's what's happening, right? That's what streaming is. It's entertainment. So we're pushing all the buttons. Um, so I think it's a genuine thing that we can talk about the fact that like some people do not use their genuine emotions. They're basically like a character, and other people do. It just depends. I had a whole page worth of questions, but forgot all of them. A whole page worth of questions. I mean, you can ask any question you want. I'll answer anything really, other than it's the same rules that apply to the same rules that applied to the anonymous questions. It was ask me anything, but like don't ask me the crazy things like where do you live, what do you look like. Um, but anything else, of course, is pretty much free game, free ball. Acting? What's that? I know it's like so tough to act. It's really really tough. They give you the send help and the cage. Um, I don't think I could be an actor. Do you like Dino Nuggy? I do like Dino Nuggy. I do. I quite enjoy Dino Nuggy.
I will be knowing food.
So many
I
sounds
want
at
to buy
once.
this one.
Cinnabunny just subscribed for 5 months.
So many things happening at once. So we had the sub sound. So thank you, Cinna, for the 5-month resub. Thank you, thank you. That triggered a hype train.
Hype train started.
A hype train level 2. Which is crazy. I don't know what other sound we just heard, though. We heard like 3 of them all at one time. I don't know what happened. But regardless, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Do you play Warzone? I do not. I've seen other people play it. I can't do what you do on here because I hate talking and hearing myself. I also struggle. Especially at the beginning, I really really struggled. Wow. Wow, there's so many messages. I'm seeing so many things I got to scroll through. I struggled to hear my own voice for a long time, but I eventually filtered it out and I just said it's just work. It's not personal, it's just work. Thank you also so much for the bits. Thank you. Let's see, let me scroll. Dragonfly for, let's see, 5, 10. I can't scroll through properly. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think it was like 45. 45 bits, maybe? And then, Froshi for 5 more. Thank you, thank you. Real talk here. Yeah, real talk. Spammed it? No, it's okay. No, that's what it's there for. You're supposed to spam it. Go for it. I encourage combo spamming. Not only because money, but also because that's what it's there for. You have a question? I will totally answer your question. I hate my own voice.
I'm gonna head to bed,
that being
Farah. I
said-
hope chat as well as yourself have an amazing night and wonderful stream.
Have a good night. Good night, good night. I hate my own voice, but that being said, the number of people who hear my voice and ask requests to do ASMR is astounding. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work. Yeah, you can always try it. You can always try it. Have a wonderful, wonderful night, Cletus. Pushing buttons. Yeah, you go ahead and push the buttons. Thank you for the blankie. Do I enjoy what you do as a stream or even IRL? Do you enjoy what you do as a streamer? Or are you saying do I enjoy my day job better or do I enjoy streaming better? Ah, both. Uh-huh. Oh! Oh my god.
The
Wendy.
Wendy57 just cheered 100 bits.
100 bits. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, that's crazy. Thank you. We're halfway to a level 2. That's insane work. Oh my god. Thank you so much for all the bits, everybody. I really appreciate it. It means a ton. Do I enjoy IRL work or streaming better? I really enjoy streaming a lot more. I think my day job is great. I wish it paid more, but I could say the same thing about streaming, and I don't mean you all sending me money. I mean like sponsorships, partnerships, stuff like that. Um, the day job helps me pay my loans and things, though it's not enough. And streaming is like the only source of fun that I have. So it's kind of hard. it's kind of hard to like place, one above another. Of course, I wish I could be a full-time streamer. Thank you for the Christmas tree. I wish I could full-time stream, but I don't think I don't think full-time streaming is ever going to be something that happens for me. Um, but I still really enjoy it, and I'm not going to stop doing it because I really enjoy editing videos. I really enjoy hanging out. I really enjoy playing games, all that stuff. It's really, really fun. If I didn't have to have a day job, I wouldn't, but, you know, it is what it is. As Martinez, you're saying, I absolutely love my IRL job since it's IT, higher level troubleshooting, and talking with customers. I really enjoyed that aspect, and frankly, have been debating making videos on the topic in less business way. But if I could choose to stream the rest of my life, I'd absolutely love it. The problem is that I know I will never ever be able to get big. The chances of that are hella low. And I just don't have the personality for that. Um, and the space I inhabit as chill guy who streams low energy is too saturated. I will never break out, especially since I can't focus on a single game or type of game. Yeah, thank you for the cat noises. I, in some ways, can relate to the not focusing on like a single game. Like that makes it like 10 times harder to build community and an audience and everything like that, because and like to go full time, because you're constantly playing something different, and so there's always constantly going to be people that like hate the game, or people that love the game but as soon as you switch to something else they move on, all of that. But personally, I just like can't play like one game for the rest of eternity. Like, I don't know how people do it. I play a different game every night of the week, besides Love and Deep Space. So, IT, he just like me for real. Yeah, King, he is. Variety makes it hard to build community. It does. It makes it super, super hard. Farah is one of the few exceptions. Huh? Few exceptions? Uh, do not wish anybody the pain of trying to run a Linux server in a Windows VM. Nair is just suffering in his own world. Suffering in his own world. Thank you all again so much for the hype train. It did end just a little bit ago. Um, I really appreciate the bits. It means so much. And thank you all for everything. Always. I say it a lot, but I really do absolutely genuinely mean it. Um, you give me so many reasons to like enjoy games and fun, and I really enjoy hanging out. And it's been an absolute pleasure to meet so many of you um, since I started streaming, but especially over the past year. Um, and yeah, I'm trying not to cry. Thank you for the snow. I don't think I could ever go back to IT. It was fun, but my brain was much happier elsewhere. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Sensei Rune. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Angel. Hello, hello. I see you. Thank you for the daily dining check-in. Stopping by to say hi. Hope the stream goes well. Wish I could stay longer. It's okay. I hope you have a really great night. And I hope you aren't too busy or stressed. Angel!
We reached our new bits goal of 1000.
Angel! 100 bits. Now I gotta update the goal. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. You really don't have to. Carve out a job where I do higher up troubleshooting. I don't have to take chats. And being an SME in a really old set of software that runs the bulk. Wow. Good for you. It's a bit night for you? Yeah, it's a bit night. It seems like it's a bit night. Thank you again, Angel, for the 100. Thank you, Dragonfly, for the bits. Thank you, Froshi, for the bits. And thank you, Cinna, again, for the resub. I really appreciate it. And also, like, any of the offline stuff that occurs. I know sometimes somebody will, like, sub offline, and I won't be able to catch it. But I really appreciate all that stuff, too. It all means a ton. It does. Um, I was actually like just like stressing out about like the finances of some of the stream stuff recently. So like literally, legitimately, even if you think you don't matter because you only sent me 1 bit, you do matter and it does count. I really appreciate it. Been really busy with work and family matters, trying my best to navigate everything. Hoping after the holidays everything will die down. I hope so too, for your sake. I hope that it gets better and I hope that it gets calmer. I hope you get to sleep and I hope you're eating good food and I don't even have to talk about coffee. I know you got some, but with my cooked memory just cooked. Stream stuff is actually super expensive. Wish it wasn't because I love chatting with people online. Yeah, stream stuff is really expensive. I've been. Oh, excuse me, I had a hiccup. I have been managing to get by on a budget fairly successfully. And of course, with the very generous help of chat, of all of you, for a bit over a year now, which has been super helpful. Um, but you know, I like started out with just like a laptop. Eventually, I bought a PC. And that, of course, was just like me spending because I made no money at that. I was not an affiliate or anything at that point. But I did get the PC, and once I started doing that and like really started building a couple things up, and then got bought the model and stuff. Um, it's just kind of a progressive cycle of of expenses and upgrading. So like right now I just spent on enjoy the lurk, killer, enjoy, and have a wonderful night, Angel. Good night, good night. Um it's recently I spent a little bit of money to upgrade my audio. I haven't done it yet. I have to wait until Christmas because it's actually my parents are giving it to me for Christmas. So I gotta wait until they give it to me for Christmas. But we're gonna have that. I know that we're gonna be doing a little bit of a facial tracking upgrade. I do have a Discord. There we go. There is a bit of a uh, there's gonna be a facial tracking upgrade. We're gonna be doing that soon. I was looking at overlays and I've been struggling with that. And I even like so we have a custom BGM. So the one that you hear at the beginning of stream, facial tracking to join Discord. What? The model. Yeah. There so when you're over here and you hear this, I think is the microphone on, you should be able to hear me, right? You can hear me, right? Yeah, you can. So the audio that you hear here, that's actually custom. That was made by Yusei. And so I actually talked to Yusei recently because I wanted, with something occurring in early January, I wanted to kind of upgrade the BGM so that it suits a little bit more of the style of what I'm going for, because it is a bit of an upgrade, and unfortunately, it's just not something that's currently within budget, which is fine. And you know, we talked about it and all that. Insert bird noises.
Monies?
Oh no, 25 for what? From who? You didn't have to do all that just because I'm talking about it. You don't have to do all that. Thank you. Thank you. I really thank you. 25 buckaroos in this economy, right? In this economy, 25? That's crazy. You never, especially when I'm talking about it, nobody has to give anything. Especially when I'm talking about it. Especially. Then I just feel bad. Have a good night, killer. Or enjoy the lurk, whichever it is that you're doing. Um, what was I even saying? I lost the plot. Um, oh yeah, I was like talking to Yusei about it, and I was like, you know, and like they deserve every penny that they ask for, right? I'm just poor, right? That's just the way that it goes. unfortunately, like for the commission, it's gonna take like technically, if I saved every penny and only did like 50% to taxes, which is generally what I save because of the way that I'll be taxed in this country. I have to save like 50%. So that looking at that, um, I would have to not contribute anything to the VTuber model funding anymore, and I'd have to save for if there was at least a certain amount a month, I'd have to save the ultimate final boss. Yeah, I'd have to save for like 4 or 5 months, just like streaming, like 4 or 5 months of streaming work, just to afford the commission. Um, just because we don't, and this again, this is not a send me money. This is not a call. This is not a cry for help. This is absolutely not a cry for help. Um, we just don't make that much. You know what I mean? It's the way that it goes. We just don't make that much. So it's rough sometimes. I want to do a tons of custom stuff, right? I want custom emotes. I want to do like a custom stinger, which is you'll see this like feather thing, right? Oh, why did I not do it? Oh my god. There we go. So the stinger here, this feather thing, this is a pre-made one. I wanted to change it actually, but like even if I want to go custom, that's gonna be at least like $100. I was looking at custom overlays. The starting price for custom overlays is about $250, but if you actually want to get into the nitty gritty of what you want, it's gonna be about 500. Of course we know how much models cost. So it's just it's just rough out here. Um, and again, that's not a cry for help. That is not a cry for help. That is not a cry for help. Thank you all so much for all the bits and all the things. I really appreciate it. It means so much. It means so much. I could cry right now, right here. Um, but it's just the way that it goes. You know, it's just the way that the cookie crumbles. Um, final boss. Commit tax fraud. The IRS only exists in the U.S. I hate to break it to you, but I do reside within the U.S. Yeah, that's where I am. Nuvara, based out of Cayman Islands. Can I get away from my student loans if I did that? Could they like still charge me for those? Because I think I at this point because of interest, because the interest just keeps going up. I think I've got like $250,000 in student loans right now. Could I could I do anything about that if I just like left? Would they like hunt me down? Um, I got tissues, so if it happens, I'm ready for the tears. Yeah, 200K, 250. Yeah, that's why I don't have any disposable income. That's why I have a job that like none of that money can go to streaming. That's why like it's all separated. I have like two different accounts. That's the way I do it, just because I can't. So that's why, like, for me, like, you see so many other people, they go out and say, like, oh, yeah, I bought a model, here it is, and here's my custom stuff, and here's my custom overlays, and I spent, like, $2,000 on my model, and I spent $10,000 on a new setup so I could debut this and all that. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna be me. Unfortunately. I just don't. Not only does it make me super anxious to spend money, um, I also don't have any to spend. I'll be tied up for the entirety of my life. One day, I don't know. I don't think that debt is something that I'm gonna. What did you study for? So I went to undergrad. It's funny. I got a full ride in undergrad, like just to study. I originally I went for music. They gave me they gave me full monies to go study music, which is a surprise, right? And basically, I had to live there. Um, I had to live there, and it costs a lot of money to live there. So, despite the fact that I got a full ride from tuition, it cost me $80,000 over the 4 years to live there. Um, because I wasn't allowed to like get an apartment. I had to like live on campus. It was like required. It was in the contract. It was in the deal. I had to be there. Um, so I spent $80,000 on room and board, basically, um, which was insane. So that was the first 80K in the pile. And then I went to grad school, and in grad school, unless you go for like the sciences or to be a lawyer, um, the medical field, perhaps, um, engineering generally, if you're doing something in STEM, right? Um, you'll likely find grant money and funding for you out there. Unfortunately, I was going for the arts. I was getting a degree in museum studies. So there was no funding. Funding did not exist. And so I just did it out of pocket. Not out of pocket, like I took loans. I took federal loans, is what I did. And that basically doubled my debt. Actually, it doubled it because let me see here. Uh, it was only 2 years, but I had to pay for housing, and it was in a very expensive area. Unfortunately, not much I could do about it. It was very expensive. Um, there really was no way out of it. And the tuition was very expensive. However, I didn't go to like some random schools. I can't tell you the schools that I went to, um, but they are very high on the list. They are up there generally. Um, One of them is within the top 10. Um, as far as like, lists go. And then I also, of course, just finished a degree. But this one was online. It only cost me 15,000 a semester because you still have to pay for the course credits, and also there's no funding for grad school like that. It just doesn't exist. So I was getting an MBA. I took the cheapest path that I could to get it. Um, and I also got a certificate while I was there. It cost me $0 extra to get this certificate, which was great. It's in digital marketing. Um, so it was 15K a semester, and that's of course over. Let's see, I started in the spring in May of 24, and then I did September 24. I did January 25, and now here I just finished up in August of 25. So, we could do the math on that. That was about 60K. So, there it is. Add all that together, and then add a whole bunch of interests. And also, I did pay off $45,000 already. It's just that it's basically grown back because of interest, because you can't actually get out of debt. But the way that the system works, there's actually no way to get out of debt. It's impossible. Um, but I did, in fact, make a very large payment. Um, so. Uh, Hopefully I can find a good paying job. Yeah, me too. School is too much. Yeah, it's really expensive. Those federal loans kicked my butt too. Still have like 24,000 to pay off, but my entire bachelor's degree was only like 45,000. Yeah. Yeah. This is some American dream times. Yeah. This is it. This is it. This is it. The intelligence on this woman is insane. I don't know about that. Um I don't have to go all these schools, so I didn't. Honestly, you might be better off for it just because like my payoff date is like in 2065. I'll be 66 years old. Uh I can buy a lot of Dino Nuggy with that. Yeah. For a slight autograph, please. Yeah, I rolled a straight 20. Yeah. 66, yeah. Because my age is always typically just like one off the year. So it's 2025, but I turned 26 in June. So for half of the year, I match the year, and half the year, I'm one ahead. That's the way that it works. So it's just easy math. So at any year, like we could say, like, oh, how old will you be in 2077? I'll be typically, probably, uh, 78 years old if I make it that far, because that's just the way that it works. Freedom. Yeah, freedom. Question. Go ahead. Go for it. Go for it. I wish we had some music right now. I've been meaning to set it up, by the way, that those different like audio channel things, so we can actually have some music. But I know I've said it multiple times before, but legitimately I wanted to set it up and I just forgot. Good on you for doing all of that. Yeah, but now like I'm in debt for eternity. Eternally indebted, and I can't really get a job in my field. It took me years to get like a job in my field, which is the one that I have now, and I only get paid minimum wage because, well, there's a lot I could say about it, but I don't want to break my own rules. I'll just say that like there's diminishing responsibility and activism for preservation and the arts. I'll put it that way. You will. Our queen shall reign. 288 realm forever. Yeah, I will. That's it. How long do y'all want to live for? How long do y'all want to live for? Um, see, for as long as Vara stream. Well, I hope I can stream for a really long time. I would love to make it to 101. I'd have to make it to 101 because I'd love to see. I know it's kind of weird, but like, I could technically live in 3 centuries because I was born in 1999. Like, I have a good shot, right? A good, decent shot of existing within three. Like the 20th century, the 21st century, and the 22nd century. You know what I mean? Um, but I'd have to live to 101 to see it. Medical technology wise, it's possible. I agree with that to some extent. It's also, you know, dependent on a couple other things. Like hmm, I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna make it that long. Let me put it that way. I don't necessarily believe I'm gonna make it that long. I do think I have a good shot to make it a good long while, just not that long. I don't think. But who knows, right? The arts are in fact in decline. Yeah, my college back home literally has no more degrees in the arts. Their biggest art program, which is their lit department, doesn't exist anymore, yeah. But if you live to 101, you can't play with Legos for those last 2 years. Live to 101, you can't play with Legos. Why? No Legos? But also I don't have any Legos. I don't own any. So I feel like I haven't really done any in a long time, so I feel like I'd be okay. 80 to me? I low key don't feel like living on meds and wheelchair. Yeah. See, that's the thing also for ages up to 99, crazy. Crazy. um I not to like be dark with it, but like I've seen enough family members like suffer for really long periods of time that I know that that's not what I want. Um so I hope if I make it like a really long time, I hope that it's not suffering. You know what I mean? I don't want to make it to 101 but like not know that I've made it to 101. I'd love to actually be able to recognize and know, but who knows, right? We can't predict these things or know how they will turn out. My uni days are all late nights and energy drinks by the fistful, so I'm also doubtful. Yeah, I never did any of that, but I don't know. My father and I share the same blood pressure medication, so and he's 80, 82. So I don't know. I I don't know. I'm good living till 69, then I can make the joke. That's crazy. That's a crazy way to go. If I be playing games at 101, I'd love to be playing games at 101. If I make it to 90, I'm robbing a bank. Do you think you could at 90? I don't want to live past like 60. Getting old is horrifying. Yeah, it's kind of tough. Thank you for the daily Diny check-in, Fire Porter. Thank you. And I see those dinos going. You know what? Sounds good. Thank you for the head pat. Are you in a nursing home? I refuse to ever get that old. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's not something that we can, like, control. Um, I just hope that I'm not, like, a burden to other people. I hope that, like, I can function for a good long while. Uh, I don't know if I could, but I'll sure try. Yeah, I think we should all try our best. We should all try our best. You never know. You might be the one. You might be like the oldest living person in 100 years. You have no idea yet. You have no idea what is to come. Imagine in 60 years, all of the young VTubers are just all sitting in nursing homes, still making content. You know, I am in some ways horrified and also interested in seeing what happens to people, like what happens to us when we get really old. Like, how are we gonna handle, like, dementia and Alzheimer's with all of the technology stuff? Like, are we gonna be experiencing it on the internet? Like, how are we rolling this out, folks? Like, how are we doing this together, like as a team? Um, Chad, is this blood pressure medication goated with the sauce? I can realize my true potential and be a 90. What? What? That's crazy. That's crazy, Nyar. Vara will sometimes ask chat where she is in the middle of the nursing home. Yeah, some of you are gonna have to tell me where I am when I get too old, and some of you still have your marbles and I don't. You're gonna have to point me in the right direction. And don't gaslight me either. Could you imagine? Oh my god. Could you the level of gaslighting? Oh. Oh, that's not gonna be that's not gonna be pleasant. Chat, let's go with the new sub goal of 67. My nurse just did the I mean, that's crazy. What if we forget everything and rewatching goated movie or anime, right? Like, I feel like because right now, like they just throw like old movies on in like a nursing home, right? That's kind of like the go-to. What are we gonna be putting on? Are they gonna put like old like YouTube vlogs on for people to watch, or like gaming videos? Like, how is that gonna work? I'm a rage bait Var at 100. Yeah, yeah, you better. I'm writing that one down too in a calendar. I better see you in 100 years. Well, not in 100 years. That's crazy. I better see you in 75 years. TikTok compilation. Yeah, TikTok compilations. Like, is that what we're doing? Are we like putting vines on in the background? Are people gonna be like referencing vines, like just like out in the open? I will only have a couple more marbles that Farah will when she loses hers. If I ever become homeless, I'm gonna start becoming a witch. Watch me raiding prunes and casting curses on the rich people. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, cooked. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, having a bad memory now doesn't necessarily mean that like you're gonna lose your memory. Um, Anything for you, Beyonce. Watch this. Throws cane through window. Yeah, right? Like, are we just gonna be doing crazy stuff? Telling the great grandkids about the end of the war. 21 and fidget spinners. Hummingbird, you've always been a green parakeet, Vara. What do you mean? Oh my god. Though I do have plans if money is ever a thing that I can like figure out. I do have plans to like for the model, right? Once the customs made and stuff like that, that over time like there will be like age ups. Like every so often, maybe like every 10 years I'll like update the model. Maybe we'll have like gray hair. Like the hair will go paler maybe. Add a couple wrinkles, stuff like that. I don't intend to look 22 for the rest of eternity. I do think that it would be cool to like age up the model with me. I have the power of God and anime on my side. I don't necessarily have a bad memory, more like bad processing. I'm gonna figure out money. Fin investigate him. Poggers in the chat. Oh my god. You can get a wrinkle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we add a couple of wrinkles, like the hair gets pale, you know. We get a little old. We get a little shorter, hunched over a little bit more. Going to be the most problematic old man ever, and I will be asking about Jeff the Killer in 75 years, yeah. Aging up the model sounds good. I wish aging was real. Yeah, right? Wish aging was real. Is it not a saying that a woman is forever 25? I don't know. The older the model, the more mystical it gets. Idea? Perhaps. The more powerful we get. I haven't exactly figured out a ton of lore yet. I really need to do some lore writing. I'm just like a really bad writer. I don't do creative writing. I need to like sit down with somebody that's willing to that I can express my ideas and we can kind of formulate something together, I think. Writing, you say, yeah, writing. I'm like really bad at it. I don't really like I have ideas of things that I want and vibes. But it's like everything's blurry. I don't have specifics. It's just kind of like things thrown on the wall. I always have a lot of idea. Um ah Make a tab for us in Discord for us to make ideas. You know what? I feel like that'd be cool. That would be fun. I do have things that I like want. I think it'd be really interesting if we did it together. You love writing? Ooh. I I used to enjoy writing when I was young, like when I was in like middle school. I really enjoyed it. But I don't know what happened when I got to high school, but like I don't know, it was kind of like a switch was flipped and I just couldn't do it anymore. And now like I still write, but it's like just like academic papers only. It's very like full of jargon and words that nobody ever uses and it doesn't really belong in the century and you know there's tons of things being said that don't really matter and like don't really have a point and that's it. That's the best I can muster at this point. Imagination's just too wild. Mine it used to be more creative than it is now. Sometimes I still have like fun ideas, but I don't know. It's a lot quieter now than it used to be. Prefer reading over writing. So do I. I read all the time. I most nights I actually sit here and read before bed. Sometimes I read like a published book. Sometimes I read like fan fiction. Sometimes I read pretty like any amateur writing I can find. Sometimes I read like, you know, if somebody's got like a little blog and they make little journal entries, I do that. Kind of like anything. I'll kind of read anything. But I very often read before bed. I prefer reading over writing. Oh, I just read that. 3 pages for me about some engineering slop. Totally not doing one day. Oh no. I read Chinese light novel slop. I want to get into a little bit more of like light novel slop. I think that it's fun. It's good. It's nice and like relaxing, and it's a good stress reliever. I just haven't had time. Sometimes I fall asleep reading textbooks and stuff. Read every day. To be honest, for the past 4 or 5 years, that's wonderful. I love that. I think everybody should read every day. Of course, I think it should be something that you enjoy. It doesn't matter what it is. I just think that it's important to read something. It could be full books, it could be full novels, it could be old literature. Sometimes I read old stuff. Like tonight, I might actually read some Jane Austen because Jane Austen is like a writer from the 1800s. I really love a lot of her stuff. She made like Pride and Prejudice. Um, I really love her writing. I do. So I might even read that because it's her 250th birthday today. Um, so, or I think it was today or it's very soon, recently. I don't know. I don't remember the exact day. But I remember that it is like kind of now. It's sometime this week. Thank you for the send help. So I might even read a little bit of that. A fiction writer. Hated writing papers or anything that isn't fun. Yeah. Sometimes, like academic writing can be fun for me, depending on the topic. Like if I get to talk about social media or marketing or something like that, I think it's pretty fun. I did also recently get to write a paper about games because I did a data analysis on video game sales over like 3 decades. I had like a whole data sheet with like 10 million entries, and I did a whole bunch of coding. And then I wrote a paper about it and the importance of it and how you can use it with business to make decisions about what game to make next, what to market, where to market it, global markets, regional markets, how to do it, blah, 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 blah. I thought that was really fun, but I don't really, I don't do that like all the time. So 600 plus chapter fanfic. Some of the best writing ever. Some of the fanfics I've written are some of the best things I've ever seen. Fanfic, our queen has been corrupt. No, wait, that's not right. You can't say that about fanfic. Fanfiction, of course, it's like amateur writing. I've seen some people actually that are like published authors who do fanfiction, but like fanfiction is really just exploring more deeply into characters that you enjoy, or like connecting a couple different interests or elements or things like that. It just depends. But I think that it's actually really fun and really rewarding. Um, and it's very creative for the people that write, but also the people that read it. I heard manhwa. Yeah, yeah. Manhwas are pretty good. Manhwas. I actually can't read. That's okay. Read all. Yeah. Me too, Ray. Just not all the time. I have a book recommendation. What is said book recommendation? If you don't want to tell the public, you can always DM said book recommendation. Or like put it in the Discord or whatever, wherever it is you want to put it. But 200. I went from movies to TV series to anime to manga, manhwa, to light novels. I have a lot of Danmei novels. I have read a couple, but only illegally and online because I can't afford these things generally. Books are also expensive these days. I feel like a beggar sometimes. I like go around and I'm like, book for free? Book? That's why I read fan fiction a lot because I can't afford to buy books. I can't I can't afford books, so I just go I go read some fan fiction for free. Funny enough, I'm reading right now. Nice. There have been a lot of fan fiction that's really good. Not all. Not all of it is slop. Yeah, not all of it is slop. Some of it's like really, really good. Some of it's just good. Some of it's really good. Some of it is slop. But again, like slop isn't bad. Like people have this thing that like slop is horrible and you shouldn't read it and you shouldn't write it. But like slop is really, really relaxing. You don't have to think about it. It's like watching like a Hallmark movie, right? The plot is easy. You don't have to sit there and like stare at it to understand every single element, every little like flick of a finger to figure out what's happening next. You could literally just throw it on and do something else. And you're still going to have a good time and it's going to be great. And I think that like writing slop is the same way. Where like you can still very much enjoy it. You don't have to think too hard about it. You can still get a nice meaningful message into it, and I think that it still has value. 50 Shades was famously a Twilight fanfic. You can even go read the OG on AO3 still. Yeah, I heard about that. But then there are some interesting sections that are not very, good. I got up to like 2,000 chapters on Marshall Peak like 2 years ago. Might need to start again. Book recommendation is called Tales from a Lonely Broadcast. It's so good. Oh, I'll have to look it up. Libraries are a good place to get free books. Yeah, I actually used to volunteer at the library here. I unfortunately read like everything that they have. There's nothing left. There's nothing I haven't read from like middle school through high school, and I know that they don't have anything new. I go every so often. I know the people that run it. So I've known them since I was like a child. So I like talk to them. I'm like, books? No books? Okay, no books. So I haven't like renewed my like library card in a long time. Please, sir, one crumb of book. 1 page. Can I get 1 page of book? 500 tabs. Oh my god. I've probably got about 20 tabs on my phone right now. $850 for 3 books. School. Yeah, I stopped buying textbooks. Stopped buying. I gave up. I said, you know what? I don't need to read this textbook. I did just fine. I got all A's anyway. Um, but, you know, I think in some cases, textbooks are very important for a course. In others, you'll be just fine. Slap is literally the heart of the fanfic community. It is. Slap is too good because I just turned off my brain. Yeah. I love Slop as much as the next reader, but not always. Yeah, it just depends on the mood. Sometimes you want to read something really, really, um, thoughtful. Sometimes you want Slop. It just depends. Like, is it 11 o'clock and you have time to process the information? Or is it like 4 o'clock in the morning and you're trying to go to bed? You know? Love the face slap. Genre slop? What does that even mean? Although there is ads. Oh no. I can second this recommendation. Oh. Did we all go through the Percy Jackson Hunger Games era in high school? That was... Well, for me, I think that was more like middle school. I didn't. I read the Hunger Games books, but like, I wasn't thrilled by them. And then I never read or watched the Percy Jackson stuff. I know tons of other people that did. It was like big. It was big. Everybody watched it and everybody read them. I just didn't. I was never really into some of that. Like even in high school I took Latin, and so many of those people were so interested in like mythology. It just never did it for me. I just never found myself connected to Greek or Roman mythology. It just never, I don't know. I was very off put by it every all the time. I'm like very off put by I don't know why. It doesn't there's no like reason for it. It's just natural. I just don't. I've never read Percy Jackson or the majority of the Hunger Games, but I am told they are good. Yeah, I know that the Hunger Game ones are good. Like I just wasn't impressed, but they were good. Um Sloth is the only thing that is long enough. Can read normal books because I can read most of them in under a day. Yeah, I used to have that problem when I was mm, I don't know, maybe I was in like undergrad. I would sit on like a Saturday and read a whole book. We have to slow down. Vara is struggling to read. Can you tell that I'm really behind? Can you tell I'm like reading all the messages, but I'm like scrolling through. Like I still haven't gotten to the bottom yet. Maybe it's because my phone is old. I love Percy Jackson mostly because it was literally like how I experienced the world. Um, it was like the ultimate escape for us ADHD and mentally disabled kids. Ah, I see. I know a lot of the kids that were in the like advanced classes read those. I was in advanced classes and stuff, like I took AP classes and all that in high school, but in elementary school and middle school, I always got thrown in like the lower level classes. I was always bored out of my mind. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why. But like nobody that I knew actually read them. But all the like in the upper levels of courses, like they let all those kids read them and like all that. But I don't know. What is that? No! You can't wait, no, we're having such a good time. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I was just reading all the chat. Well, I'm gonna pause the chat. Chat, you're gonna be able to talk. I gotta take the glasses off. Um, but I'm leaving the chat where it is because I want to keep reading the messages. So, I'm gonna take them off, and somebody's gonna have to tell me when to put the glasses back on. Somebody's gonna have to use a text to speech. It's currently 10:16, so at 10:26, somebody's gonna have to tell me. So we all just gonna not talk? I'm gonna have to find something to talk about, but I gotta take my glasses off. You're gonna have to use text to speech or something. Somebody's gonna have to. I stopped in the chat. If somebody scrolls up, I stopped at. I used to read more. I want to read more books, but my attention span isn't what it used to be from Cinna. I haven't seen anything else after that. So good luck. I hope you have enough points for text to speech. I'm taking the glasses off now. We got 10 minutes, and then I gotta go. All right. I'm blind now. I don't even know who was it that redeemed it. I was so disappointed. I was so I was so disappointed. Oh my god. I don't
When
think there's
do
a way
I
to...
ascend?
When do I ascend? I don't know. I don't know when you ascend. Who are you? Well, what do we talk about now while we wait for 10 minutes before we continue talking about books? I mean, I can still talk about books. I just I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any reference of book to talk about. Maybe we should sit here in silence for 10 minutes. It's
Do
a
you
shame
have any
too.
book recommendations?
Book recommendations. Hmm. I. Hmm.
Mr.
Who's this?
underscore Snuggles just followed.
What a cute name. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry. Right now, I don't have my glasses on. Chat redeemed take glasses
Let's burn
off.
Hawk on a
So.
steak.
Was it Hawk? Book recommendations though. You know, they're kind of old. Well, it's not kind of old. They are old. But basically anything written
Let's
by
not
Jane
do that.
anything written by Jane Austen um would be is good. It's older, the language is old, but I think it's valuable writing.
Let's
Um
confuse Vara by saying random unconnected things in TTS. The Rassy Wiggle.
Why'd you tell me? um
Have you ever felt the urge to slap somebody?
no, I can't say that I have. I've never felt the urge to be violent. I'm in fact quite disgusted by violence generally. I don't know. I don't really. I just move on.
Are you looking for something fun to do?
mm, I mean, I think like chatting here has been quite fun this evening. I know it wasn't exactly what we thought tonight was going to be, but I do think that it's really nice. It's been a while since we've been able to have
Wait,
like an
wrong button.
opportunity
It
like
was
this.
supposed to be only for chat the Rassy Wiggle.
Only for chat. Only chat. Chat only message. This is a good way to
Can't
have.
wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family.
Oh, I was really concerned. You had me in the first half. Um, that's crazy. You had me in
What's
the
the
first half.
oldest you'll go back for an interesting read?
The oldest I'll go back in modern times. Like I've read some ancient
My
text.
hand about to slipped.
I've actually translated some ancient texts. When I during my undergraduate degree, I was getting my degree is in art history generally. My college has a very vast collection of Chinese art because that's just what one of the professors collected, and then he donated the whole thing. Um, so that's really all we had. It was a very small school. Um, so basically, while I was getting this degree in art history, I spent a ton of days looking at old scrolls and
Don't
old
make me
texts.
emote, only you king.
So it's been a long time. It's been like lots of old stuff. I've read like super super old stuff and like even
I'd
like
read
lots
books
of
from 300 AD.
yeah, lots of like old poetry and stuff. Some of those people were like they were really silly. Some of the things they used to write.
Let's read
It's
the
like very
Voynich manuscript,
graffiti
then
based.
uncover the secrets of the universe through interpretive dance.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. Sounds like a fun time.
I'm a go re-reconine drink re-reconine drink re-reconine drink.
I don't really understand what that said. Was that like an emote maybe?
So hidden Varrow lore.
Hidden Vara lore, yeah. Yeah, I've touched like ancient things. Seen ancient things. But also I mostly read stuff
Speaking of
within the
emote
last few
only.
centuries. Usually it's within the the 19th through 21st century. Most of the stuff that I read is at least from the
Time to see
1800s.
again.
But I do like modern stuff too. I do read lots of fan fiction stuff like that. I read stuff that, people wrote yesterday. I don't know. I enjoy having a very vast palette. Just like the music that I
Vara,
listen to.
if you could choose who you were a reincarnation of, who would it be?
Um hmm. Hmm.
Share with us some ancient Chinese wisdom.
Yeah, ancient Chinese wisdom. Um I don't know. Should I share the
Vara,
ancient Chinese
you can
wisdom?
put the
I might
glasses
keep it to
on.
myself.
Time's up.
Is time up? I don't think the time is up. It doesn't feel like it's been 10 minutes. It's possible that it has been, but I feel like I might be. See, it's hard to know. I might be getting gaslit right now. Am I? Am I good? Can I put them on? Do I have to like check? What happens if I check and we're not right? Silence. Absolute silence. No messages.
Wasting all my points so I can spew my vile Gen Z memes.
Nice. Nice. All right. Well, I'm
Steak.
maybe I have to trust chat with this. I gotta trust chat.
21.
I have no other way. I can't tell the time. I can't see the chat. I gotta trust the TTS. Gotta put the glasses on. Oh my god, it's bright. I can't see. I'm getting blinded.
Hey, my name is Jared, and I never learned how to read.
Nice. I know that one. Let's see. Audiobooks. Oh my god. Wait, he was talking about audiobooks. Yeah. I don't read audiobooks, but I do think they're quite good. How do y'all cry? I actually have trouble not crying. I cry all the time. All the time. Alright, looks like I caught a lot of this. A bonk? I got a book recommendation. If you're into murder mystery. Murder mystery has never been my favorite, but I do read it. Currently, Farah is glasses free, so she can't read your messages, but she will be back very soon. Yeah, yeah. Are you looking for something fun to do? So that was
Vara,
you.
can you see now?
I can see now. I can see now. I'm trying to read through the chat. Don't make me emote only, you king. That was Ray. See, I never know because you guys don't like. There's no names on it.
I feel like she's given us ultimate power with the TTS.
I have for now. Oh, hi, Stray. Hello. Hello, Stray. Sorry, I was reading through the chat. I've been a bit behind reading the chat. They've been so talkative today. They've been so wonderful. Not that y'all aren't wonderful every day, but today they've been talking up a storm. It's really nice. Hi, gang. Yeah, hi, Stray. Froshi, I'm gonna feed you to the bird. Am I getting a meal? Why is there no cooldown on no glasses? Because it's a 10-minute cooldown, and the thing is 10 minutes long, so. Frog snack? I'm getting frog snack? I love that. I finally caught up on the chat. Finally, I'm caught up. I can actually see the chat as it happens, everybody. It reads 5. Does it say 5 minutes? Have I been wrong this whole time? It's possible. I've messed up the timers
Damn,
before.
we only wonderful today, chat. Veracity cried.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Such a wholesome stream chat. They are very wholesome. Did somebody push the button? Somebody push the button again. Thank you for... You can play PNC. Did you do like a game change or something? I don't see the game change. Was there a game change? Smoke alarm. Also, hi, Potato. Okay, I gotta take the glasses off
Sorry
again.
to disappoint Vara. Greatness only comes once a year on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Let's see. It's 10:28. We're just gonna do 5 minutes this time. I hope that's okay. I'm taking them off. So
Game change
good luck.
trust.
Game change trust. I can double check the game change. I don't remember hearing a notification for it, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. I also have had my glasses off for most of this.
NANI?
I wonder who did that.
I wonder who did that too. I wonder who it was. Also, how many points did I make the TTS? Did I make it like 100? I think I did. I think it's pretty easy.
Trust.
Yeah? Trust? Just like, I gotta trust chat right now. I have no way of knowing. You're leading the blind here, chat. You can't gaslight
Our
me. You
queen
gotta be
has
honest.
been blinded once more. Veracity wiggle, Veracity wiggle, Veracity wiggle.
Can't lie to me. You can't gaslight me when I don't have my glasses on. It's not right.
Luckily, I don't have morals.
Ah, I see. Was that... There's only a few of you that would write that. Oh, wait, no, I see
You
the
sure?
pink going. Who did something? Who pushed a button? There's no notification. I see red over here. Who was it? No, I can't see it.
Who you profiling?
What? Oh, no. Thank you. Thank you to whoever it is. And whatever it is. I can't read it. I see like a big kind of pinkish red thing on the right side, which usually I think is like a combo. And I see pink moving things next to my head. So, at least one of you pushed a button. I just don't know who or what. So thank you. Thank you. Because I don't know, by the time I put my glasses on, it might disappear. Oh, now I can't see myself anymore.
It's Wendy and Hawk.
Wendy and Hawk. Oh my god. Thank you both so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think we have a Christmas tree behind us. I see the
The
red
dog just
stuff.
farted. I'm evacuating.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
She's an
Flaming.
icon.
Ooh.
She's a legend, and she is the moment.
Oh.
Now, come on now.
It's in front of us. I think. Also, I didn't even hear that. I'm so sorry I didn't hear it. Oh no, I think it's in front of us. We love Scuff, don't we? We like Stream Scuff. All the time. It's our favorite.
Ray, I also blame Angel.
Also blame Angel. Was that King? King write that?
Have you made preparations to redeem all the free games Steam and Epic Games are giving away during Christmas time?
Are they giving away free games? I didn't know. I was unaware. I'm gonna try and... Well, I can't fix it because I can't redeem the tree again. But...
Guys, the chair is talking. I'm scared.
I can't believe it. Can't believe it. I'm gonna have to get a commission done where with just a bird, just little hummingbird sitting in sitting on the chair. For me, that's crazy.
And God shits in my dinner once again.
That's how I felt today. Just like me for real.
Who did all those redeems to cause the scuff?
It's really very easy with the tree. The tree takes up 8 layers behind me, so unfortunately there's nowhere to put the throne once the tree is up. So it's really not because there's like a ton of layers. It's just because I didn't put the tree back far enough. It's my bad. It's my fault. Once again. It's my mistake. I didn't think about like the throne or other stuff. I just kind of put the tree in the back. I didn't think that anybody was going to put the throne and the Christmas tree up at the same
Ha
time.
ha ha.
Also, is anybody keeping track of time? I don't know if anybody was keeping track of time. I know I'm not keeping track of time. So, good luck, everybody else.
Steam has 3 free right now and Epic is giving over 10 games starting with Hogwarts Legacy that can be redeemed now and followed by 1 game every 2 days until January.
Oh, I see.
Time is an illusion.
It is an illusion. I am not interested in Hogwarts Legacy, but I will look and see what else is available. Ooh,
2
cat
minutes
ears!
left.
I know that sound. That's, so this is actually one of the reasons why I set, like, different sounds for different
Free is
redeems.
free.
That even if they're, like, a little bit longer, like this one for cat ears, because now, anytime I hear that, I know for a fact that it's cat ears. There's nothing else it could be. Same with the cage. I might not be able to see the cage, but I can hear that that was the cage. And I think it looks like it's backwards. We're not supposed to be seeing all those dark colors in the front. And that was the sprout sound. I know that one. Thank you for the sprout. That would be an older one. I don't know what it is, though.
Time was just invented
the
so
chat
your boss
uppies.
can make a rule.
Yeah? Probably. And that was the dragon horns, right?
The layers
can't
are
see it, but-
colliding. Nuclear Vara incoming.
Self-destructing. Self-destruct sequence has been initiated. There's too many layers here. And the cat noises too. That's like the alarm. That's like the tornado siren. That like it's time to go. Time to evacuate. Start running. We got cat noises happening.
Have you thought about Subnautica recently?
Subnautica? I've heard about it, never played it. I'm not one for the ocean. The ocean isn't for me. Just not my thing. That would be divine punishment. Thank you, thank you. More cat noises. And Gothic Vara!
Fish friend.
Fish friend. Yeah, I don't think fish are friend, generally. Especially as a bird, right? I can see the blankie. Thank you, thank you. Though all the layers are like messed up. I wish I could see it better. Wish I could see it. But I should be able to put my glasses on in a couple minutes here.
Glasses now.
Oh, yes. Perfect. You don't get to see me open my eyes. Look at that. Ah. All right. Thank you, King. Thank you, thank you. What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at either right now. This is my first time seeing this. Oh my god, it was Stray redeeming things too? I redeemed sandwich looking fresh. Yeah. Fish are friend. Hello, meet Goliath Grouper. It will never be your friend, and you are in fact its food. Yeah. I don't know about fish. Thank you for the squeaky toy. Thank you, thank you. I can fix the throne now. There we go. Oh, we have a cardigan on too. I can fix the cage too, I think. Do I still have the cage? I can. Ooh. Still a little broken. It's okay. I think we also have sideswept hair, bat wings, cardigan. Look at all that. Look at this. Fish is ick, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I actually kind of refuse to eat fish, and I don't really like the way the fish taste or feel or smell. I don't like the ocean. Um, I don't like the way that like the bay smells either. It smells really horrible. It smells like decay, like very salty decay. Seafood bomb. Give me all your sushi. Yeah, Stray loves seafood. Um, Stray talks about seafood all the time, but I can't stand it. I would rather do anything than eat seafood. I think Subnautica gave me my... But it was worth it. Oh, is that the, like, fear of deep water one? Or is that different? My whole freezer is shrimp. Yeah, that's alright. I make shrimp and crab cakes for my family sometimes. They like them. Don't give it to Stray. Give it to me. I love it more. Of course, Auntie loves the sea. Yeah. Yeah. Stray loves the sea. Loves the seafoods. Oh, I just got blasted with noises from Twitch because I went through the combos. It's funny, they're only sending me notifications about the combos in the browser. I don't quite understand why they're doing that. Fight me, Frogamaru. Subnautica is so fun and friendly cuddly, is it? It doesn't sound like it. I will give you to a bird for a little snack. Ooh. Ooh, snack? I could eat both of you. Lobster are the cockroach of the sea. Is that true? I don't know about that. Thank you for the 5 bits. Thank you. The 5-bit combo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Cheering 5 bits. That's crazy. All the bits tonight have been crazy. I think it's equaled out to probably like 500, 600. It's incredible. Here's 5 more for the seafood buffet, Froggy wants. The ones who fear death are scared of it. Very fun. I see. I see. I don't fear death, but I don't know about the ocean. Just like flying. I don't really think that's a risk I want to take. It only makes you slightly schizophrenic. I don't know. Also, thank you again, Wendy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It means a ton. What's wrong with flying? I don't know. I just like having my 2 feet on dry land. Not that it isn't dangerous here too, but I just I like dry land, you know? Not me. Oh yeah, literally. Yeah, indeed. Indeed, Froshi. I like the dry land. Um I don't really like boats too much. I refuse to fly. I'll just drive somewhere if I have to. Um my bones are dust at this point, yeah. Dusty dad bones. Yep, that's where it is. Dusty dad bones. A car is more dangerous than a plane. That's true. That's true. I do know the statistics. It just doesn't make me feel any safer. So, I just don't like the whole experience. Gotta groan super loud every time I stand up. Yeah, you have to. It's a requirement. Otherwise, you have to sit back down and do it again. But Var, you're a bird. Yeah, but I'm like a hummingbird. It's different. It's different. I don't really have to fly too much. Plus, hummingbirds can fly backwards. They have very, very, very good control of where they're going. Planes? Nah. No. No control. I feel helpless. Useless. Helpless. In a plane. Um. But I admire with hummingbirds that they have such control over the environment around them. Shark Tale is on TV right now? Nostalgia Bomb? Shark Tale? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Really now? Rather be on a train? I think trains are really nice. I enjoy trains. I take trains pretty frequently. I fall asleep on trains pretty frequently, actually. Same with cars. I'm like a passenger princess. I'll fall asleep in any vehicle. When I learned to kayak, when I learned to kayak as a kid, I learned 3 different ways to get out of the kayak upside down. Wow. Love boats. I've been on a few boats. I've never gone kayaking or anything like that. It makes me nervous. Like, I can swim. I know how to swim. I'm a good swimmer. Um, I don't know. I also get, like, skeeved out by, like, I, for lack of a better term, like, public water. Like, river water, lake water. I don't know. I can't do it. I'm I don't know. I don't know what to call it. It's not quite a crazy thing with like germs and whatnot, but I do wash my hands a ton. And I hate like touching stuff. Um, and even like all the time, like for example at work, we keep the door locked. Every time I have to open the door for somebody, I then go wash my hands. Or anytime I like shake somebody's hand, I then go wash my hands. That kind of thing. Like I don't like that whole experience. I wish I never had to touch anything ever. I wish we could bring gloves back. Like I wish like as a society we appreciated wearing gloves more. What about helicopters? Those are so dangerous. Give me a bike and we good. I actually don't know how to ride a bike. Rip Provara cannot visit other lands, Sag. I could visit other lands. I can, I just might not like it. Helicopters are actually very dangerous. Planes, on the other hand, are extremely safe, yeah. I love the water, and deep oceans, and kayaking makes me nervous. Yeah. River rapids make me feel the sweet embrace of fear like no other. Yeah, I hate that. I can't stand that. I think that's literally just germophobia. Yeah, it like is, but I don't know. I don't think it's so clinical. I just, I don't know. I get like, ugh. I get grossed out pretty pretty frequently throughout the day. Big germ issues. The amount of times I sanitize, wash my hands would make people think I'm crazy. Yeah, I keep multiple bottles of sanitizer on me just in case. Like I keep one in my pocket, one goes in my purse, one goes in my backpack, one's on my desk. Like there's sanitizer everywhere. Uh, literally describe clinical germophobia. This is wild levels of cope. Listen, we'll never know, right? We'll never know. I'm not ever going to anybody who can prove it. They'll never catch me. Coping at max, yeah. And that's okay. I'm allowed to cope. If I gave this clip to a psychologist, if I gave this clip to a psychologist, I could get a diagnosis. You probably could. I have tried to land a helicopter in a full simulator, but dropped it from like 30 feet straight to the ground. Ooh, that's rough. Rip. Got to drive a small double passenger plane. Was the most exciting thing ever until I got off and was shaking like a leaf. Yeah. I shake like a leaf on the regular, like on dry land. I don't know how I'd feel doing any of that. Listen, just like sending text messages or like calling somebody on the phone makes me shake like a leaf. I don't think I could handle like flying vehicles. I don't think it's for me. Or like kayaking, stuff like that. I don't think so. Oh boy. So sorry, I was yawning and going through the thing. Thank you for the hydrate stretch. I'll grab that. We technically only have a few minutes left. Um we did it. We made it through together as a family. Uh as a kid was fearless, but now, yeah, you kind of like reality kind of sinks in a little bit. I used to be a little bit more reckless when I was a kid, but now I like being at home, sitting at my desk, and not worrying too much. Thank you again for the hydrate. I just grabbed it. And I'm gonna do a little stretch. It's about time. Planes, on the other hand, are easy as hell. Did a storm landing on my first time in the Airbus A350 simulator. That sounds really cool. I no longer mess around with lessons learned. Oh my. Time out. Excuse me for the yawn. Time out? You already know what this does. You already know what this does. Time out. Let me go find you. Gotta find you. Here you are. Where are you at? There we go. There's a timeout for you. Enjoy. Enjoy your 10 minutes. He is learning. Oh. So sorry that I'm yawning again. We got to the point in the evening where I'm getting sleepier. I have to take my exam tomorrow. I haven't studied yet. I'm gonna study for a couple hours tomorrow and take it. And then I'm gonna be done. This is my last thing. This is the last thing I have to do, and then I'm graduated. You should study? Yeah, I'm gonna study tomorrow. Couple hours. I'm gonna, like, make a little list. It'll be fine. I don't really have to study that much. It'll be fine. So long as I don't, like, fail it. But I don't think I'm gonna fail anyway. Can generally just show up. So sorry. Grew up on a cattle ranch, no joke, and had zero self-preservation skills. Um, Ran in rattlesnake-infested tall grass, slept outdoors, was crazy. These days, I don't even let my nieces think of doing even a quarter of the stuff I did growing up. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? Okay, I see the confidence. Yeah, well, I know, like, I think I can get something like a 39 and not have a problem. So, most of it's essay writing anyway. They're not really essays, they're like short answer, but there's only 18 multiple choice questions, and then um, there's four short answer slash essay questions. So, and they're based off of prompts that we have not seen or read before. Like they're kind of different. It's my strategic management class, so we kind of have to make stuff like up on the fly. So I'll do my best, but most of it's just like, here's a scenario you've never seen or heard. What would you do? And then you gotta hope that you do the right thing. So I used to hang glide. I used to hang glide off the roof of my friend's house down to her barn roof, and the new kid that did it wrong didn't lift his legs in time and broke his knee off the side of the roof. Ooh. Ooh, that's ooh. That's rough. Got a grandpa with amazing connection in the Finnish national airline, and got some old friend of his to let me fly in one of them. Wow. Farm kids do all the wild activities. I grew up in like the suburbs. There was nothing there. Hello, hot dog. Hello, hello. I used to drink from the creek behind my house, then watch the crawfish, then catch the crawfish and eat them for lunch. I don't think I've
I
ever
just
even
want
seen a
you to know
crawfish.
how deeply you're loved and how much you truly matter. Your kindness and warmth make the world brighter, even on the days you don't feel your best. Never give up on yourself, especially when the road feels heavy and progress seems slow. Every step forward counts. You're stronger than you realize, and your persistence, heart, and courage will carry you through whatever comes next.
How sweet. How sweet. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, hot dog. I think there's probably other people that needed to hear that too this evening. Didn't even have one of them fancy moving picture boxes. My dad talks about that all the time. Not having a TV. Like the trampoline in the barn. Hayloft that was half rotten. What? Y'all are doing crazy stuff. Fell from a tree and scratched my... And my mom fuming. Tears in my eyes. Oh my god. Y'all are doing some wild stuff. I never. Sometimes I went swimming in the pool in my backyard. Sometimes I played soccer in the front yard with my siblings, or like we played catch or a little bit of baseball. Um, that's it. I never left the property. I never went exploring anywhere. I never did any of that. I didn't even want to be outside in the first place. My siblings did, and they were like, "Come on, you gotta come. You gotta do this and that too. Come on!" And so I would go, but most of the time I sat there. Can't even say how many scars I got before I could drive. Oh my god! Thank you for the send help, you Ray. My dad was a farm kid. Started driving a tractor at 12, and he said the illegal things he done was because it was time of no phones. I used to spend hours filling a little bucket with minnows, bring them home and freeze them, and then use them as bait to catch catfish. The trade-off was Granny promised to fry them for me if I caught them myself. Wow. Did you eat some good catfish? One day I will catch a big catfish using stray as bait. Ooh. Can we fry the catfish? I love fried catfishes. I've never had. Probably never will. Don't stress me out, Froshi. I'll bred you right now. I have a catfish as a pet? Ooh. Fried catfish is the best. I don't know if I'm adventurous enough for catfish. My younger brother used to catch raccoons and train them like dogs. He's a vet now, but like dangerous. Yeah, that was dangerous. That was risky. Also, I love that he's a vet now. That's cool. You cannot press me, I am too fast. So a lot of her it seems like a lot of people here were crazy. Baby Mouse wants you to know, uh, you're pretty and not stinky at all. Unlike the frog in chat. unlike the frog, unlike the frog that's stinking it up. I just imagine like with chat, I just imagine like everybody's kind of like in a room, like so, or even kind of if we use this overlay as a reference, right? I kind of imagine like just a slightly damp and soggy like frog, just like making a mess on the desk, just like hanging out. Go now. 3 things to do in 4-hour process. Oh my god. Good luck. I hope you get them all done. Have a wonderful night. Beans sent me a text that said, to confirm that you are pretty and never stinky, but there is a certain stray that might be. That's crazy. Who taught the mice to text? Who didn't? We are all in like Vara's kitchen all yapping. Yeah, that's true. That's what it used to be in undergrad. When I lived in like this one house, like we would all we would all be just together in the kitchen like debriefing at the end of the day. There'd be like 10 people because like 10 people lived in the house. So it was always a time that we were all in this tiny little kitchen just yapping away. They say and Froshi are both damp and soggy and devoid of flavor. Yeah. It's me and Froshi in the back seat of the chat vehicle, slapping each other. Mommy won't shut up. Yeah, Julebun is here. I feel like a hamster on the hamster wheel, not getting anywhere. I'm gonna use Ugg buns as the bait to catch wolves. Oh my god. Just woke up. Good morning. Good morning. Has redeemed change game 100% real. You know what? I forgot actually. Somebody said they redeemed the change game, but I didn't see it, so I actually have to go look and see if they actually did. I think it was potato. Trying to make sure I didn't actually miss it. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Doesn't look like I did. Looks like we're safe. Okay. 100% real, no no scam. Yeah. Oh, but dying a little, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. You can't do that yet. It's not time yet. Has coffee and doesn't share? Coffee and doesn't share? To be fair, I also don't really want the coffee. You know. They released Animal Crossing on Roblox. Did they really? Did they really? Did they put something that's vaguely like Animal Crossing in Roblox? Is that what we're going to be playing for eternity? Is that it? Is that what's coming? Yes. Eternal Roblox Crossing. Yeah, I just love anything that's like Animal Crossing. Name? Yeah, what is it? It's called Critter Bay. It's made by the Pony Life devs. Ah, well, at least it'll be good for a little while. Walmart has a Roblox game. It's full of bots to make it look full. Yeah, I bet it is. Well, I only watch Roblox when you stream it. I only look at Roblox when I stream it, too. I otherwise am not logged into Roblox. Not really experiencing it or anything. I still haven't been able to get the yawn thing to work. Roblox is boring now. I never thought it was boring. It just like wasn't necessarily the thing for me. 24-hour deadly delivery farming stream. We need candy canes? Well, I mean, I don't need candy canes. Maybe you need candy canes, but I don't. I do really wish there was like a game though that I could play and like grind out. Like I was recently thinking about like today, I was thinking about it and I really miss like starting a game from the beginning and being able to kind of do the whole thing and really enjoying it and like getting through all the achievements and having fun stuff. I feel like all the time now I start a game and then I never finish. I feel like this endless loop of not finishing, not getting something to completion. I want the skins. I want the skins, but they take a while to save up for. I never got to play old Roblox. I miss decent MMOs. Everything's a cash grab now. I agree. I agree. I've only been on for like 3 years. Just want to play Skyrim again without knowing what is going on. Ah, to play a game again for the first time. Sometimes I wish I could play Animal Crossing again for the first time. Um, I also there's a couple other games I kind of feel that way about. Recently, I've gotten to the point of obsession with Love and Deep Space that I occasionally think about starting an alt account just to like have more gameplay. But I feel like I'd never finish that one. I feel like it's like worthless to have more than one account. But I have this first one basically to completion. It's basically complete. I know I already finished like Animal Crossing. I don't think I'm ever gonna finish Genshin. Maybe Star Rail I'll finish, but it's still gonna be like years before they finish that, before they wrap up Star Rail. Um, most other games I play like just don't have an ending. I like kind of want to play something that has an ending. ZZZ. I haven't touched it in a while. I'd like to touch it again at some point, but it wasn't like my favorite thing. I loved some of the characters, but I never got them. Like when I pulled, I just lost 50-50, so I just kind of stopped. Expedition 33, I thought about it. I don't know if my PC could handle it though. I also don't think I have Expedition 33 money. Um that's the one thing about like all these nice games, I don't have money for them. Called Dumb Ways to Die. Um you know what would be a good with an ending? What? What's gonna be good and has an ending? Cause like Minecraft doesn't end ever. Some of these other ones never end ever. I can guess. um Dumb Ways to Die was a mobile game back in like 2014. Even if you have a money, the PC can't handle the graphic. Yeah, that's it, right? That's the nature of it, unfortunately. Even like I've been playing a little bit of Where Winds Meet. Like that is I'm never gonna finish that. I can finish up to a certain point, but as soon as they make an update, I'm not done anymore. There's a couple other games that I'll never finish, or that won't ever have an ending. They can go on for eternity. There's an ending to Minecraft. Yeah, there's like technically an ending to Minecraft, but I'm enjoying Where Winds Meet. Yeah, so am I. I haven't had been able to play too much this month, but I do think it's really good. Coral Island, I've heard of it and thought about it. I just haven't had the chance to look into it enough. The ending poem in Minecraft had me on a personal journey for weeks. Yeah, that's what I want. I want like a personal journey. I want to be actually emotionally affected by what I'm seeing. Maybe next year, like maybe in 2026 we'll play something that like we can end. It's got to be something that I really love too. Like because a lot of times I play something and I'm like, yeah, this is good, but this isn't my favorite. And then it just, I don't know. It just sucks the life out of it. Quite chill. Though it's not a story game. I see, I see. Well, I think it may be time to go to bed. I'm getting pretty sleepy. And I do have an exam to take tomorrow. I don't have to get up like super early, but I'm just tired. It's time. Yeah, it kind of feels like the right time. I don't like green or red bell peppers, neither do I. I like the smell of them when they're being cooked. I don't personally enjoy the taste, though. Well, I think we'll call it here.
Good
Thank
night,
you for the
Vara.
blankie.
Chat was super fun today.
Yeah.
Good luck on your exam.
Thank you.
I cast Bardic Inspiration for the help.
Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. And chat was really, really super fun today. Um, I really appreciate all you hanging out and like you know, enjoying the evening despite the fact that we couldn't do what we wanted. I really appreciate everything, and I appreciate all the bits and the little hype train that we had, and the resub, and also that anonymous $25 dono. It means a ton. It means a lot. It can help. It helps out a lot. So thank you. Thank you for the head pat, Ray. Thank you. Thank you. So we've got one more stream tomorrow. I think I technically have Bergie's Cozy Kitchen on the what we're doing, so it's gonna be a lot of yapping. We might also change that. I don't know if we want to do like a family game night. I'm not sure. I haven't really talked to my people about it yet, but we shall see what happens there. Um, but otherwise, we're also going to be doing Minecraft on Saturday, I believe. Thank you for the send help. Thank you, thank you. We are unfortunately on the way out. Hello, Jenny. Hello, hello. We should probably raid. Yeah, we should find ourselves a nice little raid. Let's see where we're going to go tonight. Let me refresh the browser here, the Twitch browser.
Great job today, Vara. Thank you for stream and have a good night rest, Varasi Wiggle.
Thank you so much, all of you, for dropping in. And I'm really very, very sorry that we can't watch the video. I'm gonna try my best to you know, figure out how to get it up, but we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna look around here. Looking around. I always struggle on our just chatting nights. Thank you for the chat uppies. Just because it's hard to tell what people are talking about. Do do do. Do do do. This one's got green and blue hair. Have a good night. Good night, good night. I'll be kind of around in the Discord for a while. I think I am gonna hop in bed. Usually I'll like, edit something or whatever, but I think I am gonna hop in bed as soon as we're done with this. Um, but I'll still have my phone. I'm checking out over here. They got green and blue hair. What are they doing? Oh, they're playing RV there yet. Oh, wait, they don't have green and blue hair. They have a green outfit and blue hair. You got green. I do have green and blue hair. I think we gotta go over here. They're playing RV there yet. It looks like 3 other VTubers. Don't know who they are. All their names are out there and stuff like that. Looks like they're having a good time. I think we'll head over here. Their model looks pretty cool. Got some, like, electricity going on here with lots of green and blue and darker shades of blue, and the hair's got teal in it and everything. It's a good time. But thank you all so much for hanging, and I appreciate everything. I do. I really do appreciate everything. And yeah. We will be back tomorrow with some fun stuff, and I had a really good time yapping and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go over and send you on your way now to the raid. Have a wonderful, wonderful night and enjoy the RV there yet. Good night.